Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you're granting this platform. If you're watching this video, kindly do not watch before you subscribe. The honorable thing you must do by supporting Kakasungura is clicking the subscribe button. I have met fans on the streets and they tell me, Kakasungura, please, when you analyze, remember you have that audience that does not understand English. So kama kawaida, nitakuwa ninachanganya lugha Kiswahili na Kiingereza ili kila mtu apate ujumbe huu. There is a discussion that is going on in the Republic of Kenya, and a very sensitive discussion. I did the analysis in my previous video to open up your mind so that you are able to understand what Jubaland forces mean. I was laying a background and people mistook my analysis with supporting the presence of Jubaland in Kenya. Those of you listen to the analysis, nilikuwa napeana to background history ya Jubaland in Kenya. Today, Gachagua has said something at a funeral, and these sentiments are worth our attention. I will be using his sentiments to make you understand more on what could be changing and what has become different from the Jubaland forces that have been using Kenya since 2010 and the Jubaland forces using Kenya during the William Ruto's administration. One of the facts we cannot run away with is that Jubaland forces, this is not the first time their presence has been felt in Kenya. But then, this time round, some malice are being read from their presence. Maybe because they are doing things that have gone against Kenyans, or they are running some activities that Kenyans feel is going against their constitutional freedoms. Without much ado, can we listen to what Rigathi Gachagua said today?
You can fool some people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. So I want to assure you, things will be okay. Bishop demushokeria gatho nguthie na mbere na kunyitirira andu aitu kumanyitia buriki cia ngoro ona kwina mathina maingi uguo na Ngai witu ni agutuonekanira na ni agutuhe favor. Tuko na shida pande ya Mandera kubwa sana, na mimi nilisema iko shida kwa Mandera ya usalama na mambo ya magaidi. Wakanipigia kelele, hata wakasema ati nishikwe nikirudi. Sasa ile nilisema kila mtu nasema namna hiyo. Majeshi kutoka Jubaland wamevamia Kenya, wako pale Mandera. Na hao viongozi ya Mandera hakuwa naongea mpaka nikaongea. Saa hii waziri wa usalama anasema ati lazima wafanye uchunguzi. Sasa uchunguzi gani na hiyo watu wamekuwa hapo mwezi mbili? Hata waziri wa usalama hana habari hii watu iko Kenya. So tunauliza senator wa Mandera, wewe hapana ongea ukiwa Nairobi. Nimekusikia ukiongea jana na ni vizuri. Enda uongee ukiwa kwa ground ukisaidia watu yako. Ndio hao magaidi watolewe pale. Na wewe waziri wa usalama unashindana na governor. Governor ako kwa ground. Governor anasema iko magaidi Kenya. Wananchi wanasema iko magaidi Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nihakikishie watu ya Mandera, sisi tutawatetea. Mimi nikiwa kiongozi wa Kenya nitamtetea nyinyi kwa sababu iko shida pale, wameua watu 5, wamejeruhi watu 7. Shule imefungwa, iko hali ya taharuki na lazima tutetee watu ya Mandera. Lazima hawa askari waondoke Kenya, warudi kwao.
If there is a person we begin to believe, it is one Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua spoke about Jubilant forces weeks ago, even before anyone else. Some people doubted him, and reality is now hitting us. But allow me to say this. There are some basics we need to understand before we jump into the conclusion. Number one, you remember when William Ruto visited the northeastern region, he said that going forward, there will be no vetting of anyone found within the territories of Kenya for them to be given identity cards. So Ruto opened the window for anyone who is willing to register as a Kenyan and is within the territories of the Republic of Kenya, without investigating on how this person came to Kenya. Ruto said all those people have a constitutional right, according to him, to receive identification cards. So this means some residents from Somalia can comfortably cross to Kenya without any vetting, go to the registrar of persons and receive identification cards without asking where they come from, without asking their mother, without asking their father, without asking their village, without asking the reason why they're in Kenya. Ruto said, wapewe identity cards. That is number one. Number two, the Kenya Kwanza administration have been bragging on the 4 million votes hidden in the northern part of Kenya, which is going to supplement their win in 2027, as they say. These statements were followed by appointing an IEBC chair from the very same region, Etakon. Now, this chronology of events can be able to clearly explain why this time round the Jubilant forces have the audacity and the freedom to run the activities in Mandera, unlike the previous years since 2010. And by the way, they are not here by accident. Maybe in one way or another, they have been given an assignment to accomplish ahead of the 2027 general election. I am analyzing this based on Gachagua's information. I am analyzing this based on information from the same people from government. You remember Aden Duale bragging few weeks ago and few months ago about the same issue. He was appointed the Minister of Interior, and as you know, charity begins at home. Once you have been given some power, the first thing you need to do is defend your brothers and sisters. So these individuals have been in Kenya, yes, from the previous years. But this time around, they are running some activities that have forced Kenyans like Gachagua to raise alarm. But then, time will always tell. And finally, in the fullness of time, the dirty tales will finally be exposed into the public domain. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.